Sunday morning, the first Sunday of July, and right now we're looking outside with our Lex Cam over at the Texas State Aquarium and the Harbor Bridge. And it's early, just past sunrise. We see mostly cloudy skies and a little bit of red tint in the atmosphere. A little less haze in our atmosphere right now thanks to the lack of Saharan dust. A pair of 7s right now as you get out this morning for any breakfast plans. Dew points at 76, so just slightly below the air temperature, which is leading to 96% relative humidity out there. Southeasterly winds at 5 miles per hour, so light on the winds, no relief there, and very muggy and warm conditions as you step out on this Sunday morning. Some returns out across West Texas along the Panhandle, a little disturbance, a little impulsive energy working into Lubbock and also I-40. Portions of Amarillo and more so into North Texas. A little rain out across the Big Bend area, but closer to home. Very quiet, partly cloudy skies, and that's how we'll stay in the forecast going forward. A lot of the mid to upper level clouds will stay overhead, along with the low level clouds moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. As far as the fog situation, reduced visibility down to 3/4 of a mile over in Alice from Orange Grove, 4 miles in Kingsville, and elsewhere 10 to 9 miles, so pretty clear out across the coastal bend on this Sunday morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s right now, 77 here in town, 75 over in Mathis, and the low 80s elsewhere near Rockport, Port Aransas, and over in Flower Bluff. Now, what to expect today? This model run's going for a little light returns out across that sea breeze boundary as it moves inland through about 1 and 2 o'clock. Don't see this happening. I do think it's going to be mainly clear, partly cloudy skies working in from the Gulf of Mexico, and temperatures in the low to mid 80s as you make up for any evening plans later on tonight. Temperatures in the Panhandle right now, mid to upper 60s, 68 in Lubbock, and mid to upper 70s here across the coastal bend. Now, we do still have an upper level ridge that is dominating most of the continental 48, especially across the southeast, the Midwest, and also a trough of low pressure out to our west. But as this area of high pressure, or this dome, or this upper level ridge stays in full control, it's going to amplify, and what that means is hotter temperatures are on the way. So we're talking low to mid 90s for the next couple days, and then the mid to upper 90s later on next week into Friday and also Saturday. Now, that's one of 2 things this area of high pressure is going to do. The second thing is it's going to start to steer this area of low pressure just north of it. It's just some disturbed weather across parts of Memphis, Tennessee, and also into Atlanta, Georgia, parts of northern Alabama and northern Mississippi. So this area of low pressure will start to work across the southeastern U.S. and start to kind of steer and work its way around this area of high pressure. As it does so, it drops into the Gulf, gains into the Gulf of Mexico, and that's fueling the tank for these areas of low pressure. So we'll have to watch this. Don't think this is going to impact us going forward. However, it stays mainly in the northern Gulf states where the heaviest rain looks to be near New Orleans and also parts of southern Mississippi and also Alabama. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s for the next couple hours, mid to upper 90s through the 5 o'clock hour, mostly sunny skies, and things just get hotter and hotter and hotter as we get into next week. Thursday, 96, Friday, 97, and Saturday, 99 degrees. And that's not even accounting for the heat index, which we'll have to watch going forward with, normal temperatures this time this year around 92 degrees. Brian?
Well, the Hokies had a big